everyone, Eternia here, and today guys, we're finally back for another event. The game's been a little bit quiet as of recently, and on top of the fact that I've been busy with work, that is why I have not been uploading as much videos, but hopefully they will give us more content soon. That way I can bring you guys more videos. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and do this whole event in one sitting. So, let's go ahead and get started. And it does want me to equip Treasure Trove, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to take in another power medal, just because. And really, it doesn't entirely matter on this very first round, because we're only facing a level 15 enemy. And I am, of course, still wearing my skill perks outfit. I'll eventually need it anyway for the harder enemies, so I'm not too worried about it. I feel like my volume's a little bit too loud, so hold on just a second, guys. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh, apparently this drops, farmable medals too. That's interesting. And we get jewels. Nice. Do all the rounds include jewels? Or was it just that one? Ooh, it looks like all the rounds include jewels. And if they're all 50... wow, that'll be quite a few jewels, so that's actually really nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go back in there with Treasure Trove since it is a speed type enemy. And from what I understand, it is only a single enemy for each round. So basically, it's gonna keep slowly rising as you defeat a single enemy. And I imagine by the end of it, we're fighting Cerberus, if the banner is correct in me assuming that. Last time we had one of these events, there was Cloud as the final opponent, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this one, it wants me to use a special attack. So that shouldn't be too hard. I can just use, Kyrie. Or I can use Sora, actually, since that costs less, special. So, let me go ahead and use Sora here. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, the game really hasn't brought us too much stuff lately. Other than this week, we did get that special VIP. So if you bought VIP, it makes farming EXP and evolved medals, and actually money medals, pretty easy. But the only downside is, if you're like me and you're running out of room, it makes farming really difficult. I actually had to go through and actually guilt some stuff, and I made sure that it was only medals where I had rerolls, just because I didn't want to risk guilting a fresh new medal without a reroll. So that is why my Nova is a little bit higher. I simply just ran out of room and I had to do something. And some of the guilds were good. Some of the guilds were absolutely horrible. And we will not go into which ones ended up absolutely horrible. You guys will see it whenever we get a guilting campaign and I re-roll all of those medals. But speaking of a guilting campaign, I really need a guilting campaign. That way I can clear out my medal inventory, because at the moment my inventory is super slow. or not super slow, super filled. I don't know why I said slow. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to think about this, and I don't think I'm going to do enough damage with just Jack and Sally, am I? No? Okay. So, I'll just have to come back and redo that at some point, depending on what the reward was. If it was just, a money medal, then I'm not going to worry about it. Oh! Apparently I did enough damage? Okay. I wasn't really paying attention, so I guess I did it. Yay! Okay, so use 2 or more special attacks. I'll go ahead and just go in here with 3 wishes again and just use Kyrie and Jack and Sally. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I was focusing on the damage and I don't know why I said slow. I've been incredibly tired too. At least I got more sleep today because I was gonna do this yesterday, but I was just so tired. And whenever I record these videos for you guys, I want them to be at my best. I don't want to just force a video out, and so that's part of the reason why I didn't do this yesterday either, because I feel like forcing a video isn't fair for me, and it isn't fair for you guys either, because you guys are going to want the best quality from me, and so that's why I waited until today to do this video. Okay, so I need Lady Luck, so let's just grab that. Sure, that works. And I'm actually curious to see if we're going to be getting a new banner tonight, because tonight is when we lose the, super special quote-unquote banners with, like, Terra and Illustrated Ansem and all the others that I don't even remember what they all are. I think, like, Blackcoat King Mickey was another one. So yeah, there's quite a few banners that are leaving tonight, which honestly, they aren't really worth pulling for. The only one that I would argue that's even remotely worth pulling for off of those banners are probably Illustrated Ansem, and even then, I think you could honestly get by with Key Art 3 or Smee or Owl, even though they only do 1 general defense down. But yeah, Illustrated Ansem's great, and honestly, I love my Illustrated Ansem. He's carried me very, very far. But if you're a free-to-play player and you're saving back your jewels and you have Mr. Smee, Owl, or Key Art 3, then I would definitely recommend not pulling for Illustrated Ansem. If you don't have those, however, and you have the jewels for it, he might be worth pulling for. But even then, I would still recommend waiting and saving your jewels. I don't really think it's worth it. So hopefully we get something good tonight. And if not tonight, hopefully next week. And hopefully they don't pull anything weird with the banners. Because who knows, honestly, with what they're doing at the moment, what we're gonna get. Because I'm very curious as to why they gave us this special VIP quest. I really don't understand why they gave us this at the moment. I expected them to give us something like this during Anniversary, so I don't know. It's really interesting, guys, to see what could potentially be coming up. Hopefully a guilting campaign. Come on, Cena. Give us a guilting campaign, please. Okay, so these possessors. This is the last round of round 1, or I mean the 1-star rounds. It wants me to use quite a few special attacks, so I'll just continue to go in here with Lady Luck. And that's still works. Okay, so this thing is pretty strong. Hopefully Sephiroth doesn't kill it. Okay, good. Sephiroth didn't kill it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Illustrated Sora B there, even though that took up a lot of special, just to make sure I get those 3 special attacks in. And so we did it, guys! That is all of the 1 stars. Awesome! And we get our magic gem. This one only gave us 10 jewels, though. The others were still giving us 50, right? Maybe the ones with the gems give us less jewels? I don't know. Okay, so now we're on to the 2-star rounds here. So let me grab this and let's go. Alright. So I think here I'm just going to use my Nova to take it out, because there really aren't any super special requirements, so I'm not going to waste too much time here. Okay. And it's actually really nice that I'm getting all these farmable metals. I might see if I can come back through here and stock up on those and see, well, at least with young Hercules. Ooh, attack boost 1. Do any of my metals equipped have attack boost 1? I don't think so. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it just because it's a Moogle metal, and I honestly don't need that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in here and just deal with this. And I really should have just used my Nova, but oh well. So there we go. That is completed. And so far, this is still relatively easy. So far being the key word, I imagine it's going to get super hard soon because we're slowly going up in the levels here. Okay, I'm actually going to switch to Lady Luck just so I can use Sephiroth here and deal more damage. And I'm pretty sure that just Sephiroth on his own can take this out and do enough damage. Yep, there we go. Alright. So there's all the objectives there. And yeah, they're still giving us 50 jewels, so I think it's just the gem rounds that do not give you 50 jewels. Okay, so let's just go with that. And I honestly don't know where I'm at in the video time here. Hopefully this is not getting too long. Okay, this wants me to use a lot of special attacks. Okay, that worked out perfectly, because I think it said 3 or more. I guess I will see when the objectives pop up. But I'm pretty sure it was... Wait, what? So, anyway, I apologize about that, guys. Let's go ahead and continue here. I really wish there was a way that I could turn off phone calls, but I can't, so That's good, and hopefully, I do not get called back, like I most likely will. So, let's go ahead and continue here. And what were even the objectives? I don't remember now. Attack boost 2. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way to the end there. I'm gonna try. Okay, hopefully this defeats it in one turn. Nope. That was one of the objectives, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll just come back and redo this. I really shouldn't have even worried about that objective, but I was just like, oh, maybe. No, that was not quite enough. So, good. Okay, so let's go back. Oh, it's just for an EXP medal, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Okay, so I think I better just take in something stronger. I don't even know why I'm taking that in. It was just a random speed medal. So let's go ahead and do this. And I think Sephiroth will be enough to take this out. And then my Nova. Alright, there we go. So awesome. That is completed. And this really is giving quite a few jewels. So even though there aren't any jewel quests this week, they're definitely making up for it with all of the jewels here. And now we need to switch over to Treasure Trove. So, I think this wanted me to do a lot of damage too, so Kyrie, and then I'll just use Meowjesty here. Alright. That is completed. And at least so far, like I said, this is not too bad. I'm a little bit scared on what the boss is going to be for the 2-star, but okay. Ooh, yeah, we're definitely triggered to skill poison. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that either, guys. I'll go ahead and just take Cloud in here. And I know that it really doesn't matter, like, what attribute with the World of Final Fantasy medals, but I kind of like the attributes to match up. Okay, so this should be enough? Okay, yeah. That was enough to take the invisible out. So yay! We're done with that, guys. And just one more round until we fight whatever the boss is going to be for the 2-star round. So cool. Ooh, a black gummy copter. Use 4 or more special attacks? Yeah, I'm not going to be worrying about that either, just because it's not really entirely worth it. There are plenty of other ways to get money medals, guys. So I'm not gonna worry about that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Nova, actually. So there we go. Nice and completed. And so now we're gonna be moving on to the boss. Okay, so what have we got? Ooh, it's a Black Copter fleet. So I think this should be enough. I would think this would be enough. I don't think I need to equip Divine Rose quite yet. So, not that... Ooh. I think I take back everything I just said. That's a lot of HP. I probably should have come in here with Divine Rose. Yeah, I think I definitely should have come in here with Divine Rose. Well, actually, this will be enough, surprisingly. I was a little bit worried, but no, that'll be enough. Cool. So definitely for all the rounds from now on, I might want to start thinking about bringing in Divine Rose. Well, actually, no, just because I don't want to go and mess with refilling the special at the moment. But there we go, a speed gem and 10 jewels. And I'm really happy to see those speed gems. I need speed gems. Because I'm thinking about taking Divine Rose up to max level. Just because I use Divine Rose so much. Okay, so I'm just going to bring in Sora's Key Art 3 for this, I think. Okay, so there weren't any super special requirements, I don't think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and then just use my Nova. Awesome. That worked. So there we go. Sweet. And at least they're making it a little bit easier. They're giving you 2 turns to complete it if you want the dewy medal there. And it looks like as we go on, the farmable medals are disappearing. Okay, so Pumpkin Soldier. This should be fine. I'm just gonna go in here with Lady Luck again. Ooh, that's a lot of HP. So this is definitely getting a lot harder. Ooh, that did nothing. Ouch. Yeah, let's go ahead and use, Illustrated Sora B there. Okay, I think I can just tap. I don't think tapping's gonna be enough, so I'm just gonna use the special there. Nice. Okay, so that is down, and it's definitely starting to get harder. I'm trying to avoid using Divine Rose, if I can. I may eventually have to pull out Divine Rose. I just didn't want to stop and have to restore my special for you guys, but I may have to do that if this continues. Yeah, we're just going to go in with the same setup here. Okay, this one is not as bad, honestly. The last round was a lot harder. So it's interesting that they would put this after the last round, which was very, very clearly much harder than this one. Alright then, but we're making progress, guys. We are almost there. After this, we only have 6 more rounds to complete. Okay, Behemoth, I am sorry, but I cannot fight you right now. And hopefully I have enough special to... or not special, but AP to get through all these. I think I will. Yeah, we'll just go in with Cloud here. Okay, so this shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that pumpkin soldier I can definitely see causing problems for a lot of people. I would definitely recommend if you have any defense lowering medals, use those there. Because that is definitely a lot harder than these next two enemies were. And I know say bring in defense lowering medals a lot, but they are honestly very, very handy. Okay, this one is gonna be a lot harder. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring... I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bring Divine Rose in here. Because the cannon gun is most likely going to have defense boosts already on it. And so this is one where you're definitely going to want to bring medals that lower defense. Yeah, because it's starting off with ×2 attribute defense. So you're definitely going to want to bring in something to lower that. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty difficult to defeat this. Okay, so that is taken care of. I didn't want to have to use Divine Rose, but I don't think that Treasure Trove would have been enough right there. And I'm just skipping over the defense boost objective, because it isn't entirely necessary. Okay, use 5 or more special attacks. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Well, actually it might. It depends on how much HP this has. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna quite use 5. But I'll be using quite a few special attacks. Okay, and then Sephiroth should finish it off. I think I only used 4, maybe. Kairi, the 2, yeah, I only used 4, so. But like I said, I'm not too worried about the money medals. Okay, so round 7. And it is, Wyvern, so it does want me to equip 3 wishes here, so I will go ahead and do that. What do I want to bring in here? I might go ahead and bring in Arya's Donald, perhaps? Actually, I think I'm gonna bring in, Xehanort here. Okay. I know it costs a lot, but Xehanort hits very, very hard, so just in case if I need that, I figure it would be a good idea to bring him in here. Although I may not even, honestly, need Xehanort. I'm gonna skip over Donald. Yeah, because Zexion can take care of it. Okay, so cool. I did not actually need Xehanort. Only a few more rounds, guys, and then we're probably gonna be fighting something pretty scary. I'm a little bit afraid on how strong this Cerberus is going to be. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Ooh, a Giga Shadow? Okay, yeah, these last few rounds are definitely starting to get harder. Okay, so... Ouch. Yeah, that's a lot of HP. But yeah, the only thing that I can recommend for you guys is to bring in whatever boosters you have, whether they are attribute boosters or general attack buffers or general defense debuffers for the enemies. I would definitely recommend you bring in whatever you got and bring in your strongest metals for these. Because oh my goodness. Okay, so we're almost there. One more round and then Cerberus. Okay, it's a red copter fleet, so it shouldn't be too bad. Well, actually, yes, it probably will be bad. It's probably gonna have at least... Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably at least gonna have like 5 or 6 bars of health. I think I will go ahead and use lightning here. And hopefully the attack prize pluses continue to trigger. That way I won't have to go and restore special. Okay, so good. That put me in max, that way I don't have to go back and restore my special for you guys. Okay, so now we're officially on the last round. And oh my goodness. Okay, a level 300 Cerberus. That is legitimately frightening. I don't know if this setup is going to be enough. I might need to come back with my illustrated Ansem setup. I'm gonna go ahead and try this setup just to see. But it... Ooh, okay. So that wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting, but it's still a lot of... Okay, Jack and Sally go. And Sephiroth. Well, I mean, my other Jack and Sally, and then Sephiroth. Okay, so I didn't need to actually come in here with my illustrated Ansem setup, so... Alright, Cerberus has been defeated. And no, I didn't use 10 or more special attacks. But I got my power gem, and I got 10 jewels. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care. Bye!